You know, it's been quite some time and I'm very excited to talk about this. Every now and then we get a comment on the channel. A lot of people are wondering, when is Multiversus coming back? And I'm not gonna lie, I've been wondering the same exact thing. The last message we heard from Multiversus was talking about the unfortunate shutdown of the servers and how the game would have to return at a later date due to having to rework various mechanics within the game and also to reconfigure the servers, which could not be done while it's online. The last message we heard was on June 22nd, 2023. In 3 months, that'll be 1 whole year, guys. 9 months ago? My God. Attention MVPs, reminder that on June 25th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, Multiversus online features will be disabled as our open beta concludes. And a lot of people have been worried as well, but this statement was also made again last year. People were worried about the unlocked content and the people that paid money essentially for the Founders Pass and other various skins. They also confirmed that actually will still be tied to your account and it will be in your inventory and returned to you back in 2024 when they officially launched the game. Well, yesterday, a lot of people, including myself, man, this is a great sight to see. Yesterday, March 5th, they put out a tweet saying, testing 1, 2, 3. And everybody literally showed up for this. This was insane, bro. 4.4 million views on this. Everybody came through, and man, it's exciting. This obviously means that they have something planned very soon. Don't know when that could be. Could be end of this week. Could be maybe this month. Hopefully it's not like gonna take this that long to be something that shows up at the end of like March. I would hope that during the week of when they announced this, they would at least show something to at least tie the community over. And it's like, seems like every day they're going to be tweeting about it. Like they're talking about it right here, about that mic check yesterday, talking about how everybody in the universe showed up for it. Multiversus, man, was a huge deal for the channel, and I'm really grateful for it because when the game officially came, well, when the beta first dropped, I think it was July 2022, we were at 52,000 subscribers, and within 2 months we actually shot up to 100,000 subs. A lot of Multiversus content on the channel was just booming, and at one point we were one of the top channels for the game, and it was such a really fun experience to be able to make content on a multiplayer game and play that with you guys, and also do community streams and all the new characters they were dropping. It was a real magical time, guys. The game, unfortunately, over time ran into issues where they would patch certain things and then they would kind of like break the game. There were also a lot of hitbox issues where characters were actually able to hit players in directions that they're not supposed to. I was a sweaty Wonder Woman player, so I benefited off of this, I'm not gonna lie. But the worst of the worst was Finn. Finn had been reworked a couple times and eventually he got into a pretty good place, but I think ultimately the game itself, the devs realized things needed to be changed, and I think it was really great that they took it down to reconfigure and fix a lot of those issues. Now, what I'm most excited for is obviously the comeback of Multiversus. What exactly will they be showing us? What kind of characters can we expect? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of checked out of the game when Marvin the Martian was announced. I wasn't really feeling the character. He didn't really feel that fun to play, and it wasn't as good of an announcement, let's be real. Looney Tunes are cool, and I know that they have to build up their roster in order to get it to a point where they can start officially adding in more guest characters. We know Smash has been doing guest characters for a long time, but that's because the roster was established, and now to hype people up even more, the guest character shock is one of the big things that not only did Smash do, but a lot of other fighting games. We saw 2B make it into Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which is a huge deal. If Multiversus could bring in Tifa Lockhart, Goku, even some Cartoon Network classic characters right there, that's enough to really get people going. I know Looney Tunes is a big identity of WB, don't get me wrong. More superheroes would be great too. Looking at Green Lantern, I would love to get Green Lantern into this game. Honestly, the news has gotten me fiending, man. I really want to know more. I actually booted up Multiversus today and went on Steam for a little bit. You can still play it if you have it downloaded. You just can't download it anymore. You can play it offline in LAN mode or versus or practice mode. So I was running around as Wonder Woman, and it only took me about 3 minutes and I got my muscle memory back. I was able to do my dodge roll combos, my cheesy forward smash combos, hitting people with the tip of the whips. Oh my God, man. It feels good to know that when the game is back, we're going to be able to enjoy all that. And Multiversus very well, when it comes back, could function entirely different. I think a big problem that the game had was not necessarily just the hitboxes or the network issues, but a big problem was a lot of moves were not punishable. There were some really devastating moves that opponents could use and sort of spam over and over again and cancel it with a dodge and essentially be borderline unhittable. In a way, rewarding players for spamming very very unsafe moves with no repercussions, which is not how fighting games are supposed to work. And especially with this game not having a block button or a shield in any way, or being able to grab people, only one character could grab, it made that meta very hard. And also having to chase down characters that are walling you out while doing their unsafe but safe also moves, it got very frustrating after some time. The game was knocking it out of the park with the guest characters at first and just the crazy non-stop amount of announcements that they had. I think the roster is in a really good spot right now, but the game needs some shock factor, man. I mean, let's be real. Superman is already in the game. We got Ultra Instinct Shaggy. We got to get Goku, bro. You throw Goku in there, this game's marketing, this game's memeability will be top notch. You will have done something that fans and shit posters online have been wanting for years now. Not necessarily for this game, but to settle debates and long time internet arguments. Okay, that's a little bit too specific, but you know what I mean. It gets crazy here on the internet. And aside from that, the music, I would love to see a little bit of improvement on the music. The new Rick and Morty stages had some really good tracks as well, but I think that other stages could use a retouch, and WB has a really massive library when it comes to music, I'm sure, so they could really squeeze some things in there. But I'm not joking about Tifa Lockhart. Like, yo, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is out. They have another game coming out soon. I think that they would want to do some talk to them, you guys should talk to each other, get some characters in there. When it comes to guest characters, the biggest thing is the cross promotion. You put a guest character in a specific game, fans of that specific character will come and play that game that they're being a guest character in, and also players who have gotten to really know this character for the first time will see this character and want to know what media are they from and go ahead and check that thing out. It's natural. It's the reason why guest characters work so well and why companies really like to do them. Obviously, there is a whole licensing issue and there's a lot of things that go behind closed doors that really are out of most people's control. I get it. It's not an easy thing to do. And sure enough, Multiversus in the past has honestly told us straight up that they're open to any character, any ideas really, if it's able to work out. And ultimately, that's what it is at the end of the day. If they can get the ball rolling and essentially get everybody on the right page, things can go through smoothly and we could all be eaten well. But now I'm just kind of rambling, and I just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention because I found this really exciting, and Multiversus has been in my heart for a very long time as a special game that I will always love and enjoy. And I'm looking forward to some really good news, hopefully soon. We do know that it originally released in July 2022. I hope it doesn't take that long, but I fully get it if it does. Maybe we get another open beta for now and then eventually the official releases then. I don't know, who knows? But it's always a fun topic. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Which guest character would you love to see introduced next? And remember guys, it doesn't have to be just video games. WB has a massive library with all kinds of media, so it could be a character from any type of franchise you'd like. Sound off in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Multiversus videos are coming your way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching. That felt exciting to say.